IPOB. HURIWA hails USA for banning use of TUCANO jets in Southeast. Welcome to the news, and thank you for tuning to listen. The Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, HURIWA, has applauded the government of the United States of America for banning the use of a newly acquired American-built TUCANO jet against the members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Southeast. A statement by the National Coordinator HURIWA, Emmanuel Onwubiku, urged the United States to monitor the Nigerian army and ensure that the agreement with the Nigerian government on the ban is not violated. Part of a statement reads, "It is indeed heartwarming to read that the United States government says the federal government is expected to deploy the Super TUCANO aircraft only in the northern part of the country where Boko Haram terrorists have engaged the Nigerian state in a decade-long insurgency, killing thousands and displacing millions. This therefore precludes the possibility of the federal government deploying the security equipment in the southeast, despite the designation of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra as a terrorist organization and setting up the Armed Eastern Security Network by IPOB. The writers also asked members of the secessionist group IPOB not to involve themselves in criminal activities during the forthcoming governorship election in Anambra State. HURIWA warned that any action that would derail the conduct of the Anambra governorship election is not in the best interest of the southeast of Nigeria, but is the evil wish of the enemies of Igbo." Okay. Wow, this particular news to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, will be like a breath of fresh air. Why they are breathing and enjoying this fresh air and hoping that the federal government do not go against the agreement, they should also warn its members and look out for those ones that take arms and, take orders from God knows who. In every group, there is bound to be a Judas. They should look out for those hoodlums and rascals that is under their name and or hiding under their canopy and wanting to cause problems. They should allow a peaceful election to be held. Well, all these things boils down to one thing. It boils down to, apart from you not using the TUCANO jets, you should call for dialogue. The government has time. The governorship election in Anambra State was stated for 6th. The government has a lot of time to call for dialogue. A lot. You want the election to go smoothly. I tell you, there's one thing you can do. Release him first. Release their leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Secondly, call for dialogue. I am telling you, the elections will hold and nothing will stop it. Nothing. In fact, there will be a complaint that security operatives are too much. Sincerely, these people are rational thinking people. Want to release their said leader because in all ramifications, he did no wrong. He only exercised his civil rights, which is the right to air his opinion. And I'm telling you, he is not even airing his opinion. He's airing the people's opinion. Both the leader of a said Yoruba nation, Sunday Igboho, and the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, both of them, what they're doing is they're just the mouthpiece of the people. That is all. Nobody's instigating anybody. These people have been complaining since for a very long time. Restructure the country. Amend the constitution. A lot of suggestions have, I tell you, decade. You will trace it now. Now that information is, you trace it to a long time where these people have been saying, amend the constitution. It is not favor, amend. These people have been making these comments. But because they have been making it individually and the government seems not to listen to them, they now say, okay, As they have refused to listen to us, we'll go as a group. That is all. What this set of groups are agitating for. Both the NSAS protests, I'm telling you, they're agitating for the same. In Nigeria where there's justice. In Nigeria where there's fairness. In Nigeria where there's equity. No tribe will come and be saying, this one is, I'm better, I'm superior. No. No tribe. Why? Because everything is equal. Equal facilities, equal allocation of appointments, equal, nobody will come and say our region is no. This is what these people want. And there is rule of law. Very, very important. There is supremacy of the law. Nobody, no matter who you are, is above the law. Even those that enforce it, once they go against it, they are disciplined. But what do we see today? You even see those. A law will be made. Oh, nobody should go through one way. You see those that should enforce the law going through one way in this country. And they are going through one way. It is funny. And they are still attacking those following them to go through one way. And you're like, what is going on? You're like, what is really going on here? You are the one that said, okay, you enforce a particular law. Meanwhile, you go ahead to break it. And the law, because the law is not supreme. There is no rule of law. What happens? You see, they go scot-free. You say this particular thing is evil, but if it happens in some places, you term it as, you just look away. You look away. Like you just look away just like that. But if it happens in some places, you see you're going to declare, or in fact to declare sort of emergency. And this is what is happening. This is why these people are saying enough is enough. And of course, apart from the fact that you give these people, or you give Nigerians equity, justice and fairness and rule of law, the police should be orientated. In fact, I believe that all of them should be given trainings 4 times in a year. Seems like they have lost focus. That is what it seems. You hear that a particular group of criminals came and terrorized the community. And during the terror attack, what will happen? You will not see the security operatives there. This thing I'm saying is what the people are saying. Then all of a sudden, when those people leave, you see the security operative everywhere terrorizing the youth of our community. You now start asking you, And even when after it is said that it is found out, these people still pay hugely to come out. All these things are what these people want to come to an end. And if the government give them justice, equity, rule of law, and every other things becomes there is true democracy in Nigeria, I tell you, the agitations will cease and die down. That is the truth. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of the day.